Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of our new career mode battle. Last year, me and Mike battled it out to see who could reach Champions League. Neither of us did, but Mike, I conceded to because I was just doing very badly. And then this year, we clearly have two new additions to the contest, which you'll know both of them through our videos and content. And basically, Luke doesn't even know what football is, and and of course, as you remember from the lockdown league, Matt's very good at FIFA, so it's going to add a good kind of.
I would say not that
not as good as Mike, but good.
I'd say second.
I mean, he carried us through when we played FIFA as a 4.
And it's kind of on the back of playing pro seasons that Luke's decided that FIFA is actually a really good game. He understands why we love it so much. So yeah, basically this year, obviously, I think we realised that last year was way too long the way we tried to do it. So this year, what we're going to do is
trying to go from League 2 to Champions League.
It's like realistically, no one's got that many nights in them, have they? So we're going to get a championship team from England, English Championship, and we have to get into the Champions League. Whether that's through winning cups or being promoted via the league and then getting to the Champions League, right? So this is all about us choosing our teams. Now we haven't really any of us thought about it, so hopefully that makes it interesting and not an absolute shit show. And we're just going to choose each other's teams. So I think
twist. We don't pick our own team.
We should all pick Mike's team first.
Yeah.
Right, Matt.
Okay. Before you pick my team, am I allowed to say a few words?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, sure.
Final last words. Yeah, go ahead.
Right. I don't mind realistically how low you go. You can pick the crappiest team in the championship. I'm okay with that. But don't let that crappiest team be Birmingham.
Wow.
Now, I'll be brutally honest, right? Because shock horror, the Villa fan doesn't want to play as Birmingham. Now, I'll be brutally honest. If you pick Birmingham City, you are not going to get a career mode battle of me actually trying to get Birmingham City to the Champions League. What you're going to get is episode 1 of me trying to get myself sacked as soon as possible. So that
Speed run get fired.
Speed run strats. And then he gets a Premier League team after.
What might happen? So what I'm saying is if you want to take the risk of me basically spending an episode just not taking it seriously and messing about and trying to get sacked, then go ahead, pick Birmingham. But otherwise, please pick me someone else. I mean, no matter how crap they are.
Obviously,
if they can have a real stadium as well, that'd be appreciated. But
Luke, what do you think?
I think I've chosen a team for him already because I was looking on I was looking on FIFAratings.com.
Yeah.
To basically give myself the best chance. So I personally think that he should be Barnsley.
That's quite a good shout.
Barnsley.
According to FIFAratings.com, overall they have the lowest rating. So
interestingly, though, they don't have the lowest budget. They've got the third lowest budget.
I've got an idea for a team that he's equally going to hate. And it's just as bad. It's like one of the worst teams in the championship. I reckon we should give him Coventry.
I hate you. But if you give me Coventry, I do get Callum O'Hare, and I love Callum O'Hare.
Do you hate Middlesbrough?
I wouldn't. All I will say is if you give me Coventry,
Do you hate Middlesbrough?
I was just trying to find out who you hate.
Middlesbrough? I don't care about Middlesbrough. Coventry's the issue. If you give me Coventry, I'm not going to go and Birmingham City it and try get them get sacked.
Okay.
I probably would try it seriously, but I don't know. I don't think that one would. Oh, no, I would actually hate those Coventry. Why don't you give me Bristol City or something? Give me a local ball. Yeah?
No, you're not having someone you like.
They're not that good.
Also,
you're not having a team that's actually challenging for the title.
After beating me last year, I'm not going to be nice to you. I think Well, I'm happy with it's between your two, isn't it? So, Matt, what did you say? Coventry. Luke, you said Barnsley.
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 Who's that?
Barnsley. The love child of Burnley and Barnsley.
Yeah.
Barnsley.
Oh. On.
Can I suggest the
Yeah.
If you choose a
absolute
different team,
worst
Half,
team in the
then he has to choose between the three. So
Yeah,
I
that
just
makes
also
it
want
easier
to keep
for
in
him.
mind that if you guys pick me a team like Coventry that I do genuinely strongly dislike, then I'm gonna have it in for all of you. Just saying.
cool, Coventry then.
Yeah.
Also,
Bring it.
also
Hang on
want
a
to
minute.
point out
Birmingham.
you could give me the lowest team in the championship, which isn't Barnsley. By star rating, it's Wickham.
You're not having Wickham.
Well, not in the
You just
championship
want Akin
anymore,
Penwell,
mate.
yeah.
Yeah, you're not having Wickham.
Worth a try,
okay,
wasn't it?
I'll say Coventry. That's it.
That's decided then, you're Coventry.
I blame you for that, Matt.
It's not as bad as Birmingham, is it?
These two wouldn't have thought of Coventry. It's not as bad as Birmingham, no.
And like,
But I knew you'd hate it like nearly as much.
Birmingham could have been a strategy because you would have put you like an episode or two behind, so it could have been, but then you could have got a better team. So,
That's true. Trying to shaft us.
That's true.
Yeah.
I could have got myself sacked and ended up straight in the Premier League with like.
I've
lower
put
Premier League
Mikey
side.
Coventry on the Word document now, so it's happening.
he's got a bloody Word document for it, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, it's me. Did you not expect me to have spreadsheets?
I'm glad I've got nothing, so I'm really glad that you've done that.
Because I think I'm the only one looking at this stuff. While we're on the subject, Coventry have medium domestic success, which I think this is board expectations, by the way, which I think is quite harsh, but low brand exposure and low financial. So I can spend some money. I mean, I've only got a transfer budget of 1.8 million, but if I make the money, I will be able to spend it. The only thing I've got to watch out for is youth development. That's high.
Hang on a minute. It's a big part of this marketing. Because that bit I will fly on. Like that is literally my one job.
Basically, like it should be more intelligent.
Like, it's low brand exposure. I'm like, why can you deal with that?
No, brand exposure is literally sign a star player in this position, please. Thank you.
Yeah, and like win games at home, so then your fans like coming to your stadium and stuff like that.
Okay. Not like post social media.
Yeah, it's not like take over Coventry's Twitter account.
Do some paid ads.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Okay. So I'm Coventry. Yeah. I'll take that.
Cool.
I mean, I have to. Right. Shall we pick Havs Club next?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone got any ideas?
I
I'm not going to be nice to him. I'm actually half tempted to give him Birmingham. Barnsley. I mean, we could give him Barnsley, but knowing he is crap with certain things. I know he's crap financially and he's crap with youth development. So I'm thinking not worry too much about how good the team is and just look for a team that won't let him spend money.
What about
like
QPR?
Team that's, yeah. Hold on, let me get over to QPR.
I've exhausted the two teams. Have
you got the QPR are one of the worst teams. They're only 2.5 star rated, and their financial board expectation is critical.
Yeah,
which means he'll have.
Luke knows.
He's got a £3 million. He's got a £3 million budget, which is more than I've got. It's basically twice of what I've got, but any money he makes, they're going to be taking a big chunk of that. And if he goes over that, he will get sacked.
So they just can't make any signings other than like youth signings, pretty much, which he has to do anyway.
Yeah, and it means he has have wanted his own stadium, and QPR have an official stadium.
Oh, well, that's cool. I didn't even. Yeah, I actually had forgotten about that. Well, I don't mind really. I've not got any preferences in the Championship. You know, I'm a Glory supporter after all. So,
Shock horror, the Real Madrid fan is definitely affiliated with the championship.
I want Man City only. I'm gonna relegate them. And I think QPR. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. What?
Well, he's hardly against. I think they're the only. Them and Sheffield Wednesday are the only ones that have a critical expectation.
I think you
overall,
underestimate how
and they're
much
both on financial.
I've improved since losing so much against you on career mode.
I
didn't
think
think I
that we might underestimate you, but you're also bumping up a difficulty.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
That is true.
I'm going to be playing on World Class for the first time. I've done like 2 or 3 games on World Class, and I've gotten used to it. So I'm playing on World Class with the big boys now.
Thing is, I've seen you play on like harder difficulties and online when you're not on the clock, and you're absolutely fine. Like you can smash it, you'll go through it.
Yeah.
The second the camera's on, you're like, how do I play FIFA?
Yeah. Don't forget, I took like 7 driving tests to pass. So I crumbled. I crumbled under pressure. It's like the same with Mike. I'll be doing really well.
The famous apple crumble.
Yeah, I'll be doing really well against. I get to pick Madrid, and I'm like, I just lose. And yeah, it's weird. It is really weird.
I've had games with Hav where he's genuinely like 2 or 3 up, and I'll just say something like, "Imagine if I get one back now, that'd be a bit shaky, wouldn't it?" And then I will get one back and be like, "Oh, this is nervy, isn't it, mate?" And that is it. I know I'll win then.
Smash it.
Yeah.
Right. So
QPR,
Queens Park Rangers. QPR it is.
I'm happy.
You've got a
with
bit
that.
of money. You got a bit of money to spend. They're not a bad team. You've probably got some real player faces in there. This is the problem with me being Coventry. I've got no real player
Still
faces.
gonna be potatoes, isn't it?
They're crap. Yeah. So I kind of have been proper shafted here, but whatever. But QPR, I think that's good just because of the board expectations, and they are quite rubbish. So
Cool.
yeah, happy.
Right.
Who next, Matt or Luke?
Matt.
Right.
Right. So
Pick
from
one
what
from
Mikey
Matt.
said, there's only one other critical team. So I recommend Sheffield Wednesday.
Yes, I would say that's in my choice as well for Matt.
I
Let
listen.
me get back to them.
Who? Hang on. What's Matt?
They're not bad though. That's the thing. They're a 3-star team.
They're bad at the moment, and I suppose the league doesn't reflect it.
I know what you're saying about, let's give them the other critically financial one, but that won't bother Matt. Matt will like use his youth team. Matt won't like if this team turns around and says you can't spend money. Matt, but that's all right. I think
Got a bunch of slaves.
I think we got. Okay, you're all gonna hate me because we're giving him the superstar, but I genuinely think Wycombe Wanderers. Okay, yes, he gets Akinfenwa, but they're only a 2-star team. So
how would you not
terrible.
give me Akinfenwa?
Dad, you would.
Because we can't give you Wycombe. We can't give you Wycombe. You'd get nowhere. Like Akinfenwa was amazing, but Wycombe are terrible. So
Okay.
I think if we give Matt Wycombe, because they've only got 1.4 million to spend, their financial board expectation is not critical, but it's high, and they're a 2-star team. I genuinely think when you add everything together, from the player qualities to the money you've got to spend to the board expectations, that Wycombe probably is the hardest team. And knowing how good Matt is at career mode,
Yeah.
I suggest we go Wycombe.
Yeah. And he gets the Mike
Cool.
Akinfenwa.
Any objections, Matt?
Oh.
And he gets to play as Akinfenwa. Also, if he sells Akinfenwa,
He's just gonna have me commenting on the stream going Akinfenwa.
Yeah.
It'll actually mean something for once, though. That's the thing.
Finally, after
For
3
once,
years of
Luke can
commenting
comment and say
Akinfenwa.
Akinfenwa. Someone will actually have it, unless Matt sells on day one and then just makes an enemy.
You
of
better
everyone.
not.
just to annoy me.
If you sell
he
it,
sells
that's it.
Akinfenwa.
You're banned. Right. Okay. So
I'm gonna, whatever budget I get given, I'm going to try my hardest to sign Akinfenwa.
we've got. Yeah. No, you can't because he's retiring.
He's always retiring.
Yeah.
Right.
that's-
Let's
Don't
pick a team
understand
for Luke,
FIFA,
shall we?
man.
So, Luke.
Yeah.
We're
Leeds.
going to be generous?
Yeah, I would say fair. Right,
Fulham.
Luke. Firstly, are you going to play on a difficulty below?
He's a
us,
Premier League side.
Or do you want to play on the same?
Wait, I just realised you're going through the Championship of last season.
Me.
If you're saying Fulham and Leeds
FIFA
and stuff.
20.
He's
Oh,
literally
yeah.
the top two teams
Promoted.
from there, hasn't he?
So they would have been good choices in fairness because they did get promoted.
I would
The
say
equivalent of that
Bristol.
would be the relegated sides.
Watford.
Oh yeah,
Given Bristol.
Bristol
You're
doing
giving
all right.
Cardiff.
Yeah,
Bristol are probably the best team. Right. The only thing with Bristol is they've got a big transfer budget. They've got like 9 million to spend. They've got no financial expectations, so you can spend whatever money you have. The only thing is the domestic success is quite high. So if Luke's not in like the top 3 come like 2 months into the season, he will get sacked.
but look, the thing is, Luke is very good at video games. For him to be at the
And
bottom
it's the same with Cardiff.
isn't a bad thing, I would say.
I'm going to be playing on the same difficulty as you guys. I've
Okay.
decided. I know I'm totally new to FIFA, but I feel like it's a trial by fire for me.
That is madness.
It's brave, considering
Okay,
I've only just gone up to it.
Okay, no, United said
I'm
Bristol
better
are the
than
best
you.
teams. The best team by a million miles in this championship for career mode is Watford. Guess how much Watford have to spend?
5
32 million.
What?
32 million. So Watford have 32 million. No domestic forward expectations. Brand exposure and financial are just medium, and youth development's very low. So basically, you've got all this money to spend. You've got an actual stadium in the game, and you're basically free to do what you want without getting sacked within reason. And they're a 4-star team. They're better than some Premier League sides.
Seems like a no-brainer for Luke, especially if you're playing a world class.
If he's playing on world class, then I would say, let's give him a really good team, because that is going to be so hard. Starting on world class. That is going to be, a big ask.
That is literally thrown at the deep end.
I'm happy. Yeah, so I'm happy to throw a lifeline and give him Watford.
Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that.
Golden boot stone.
Awesome.
Right, so Luke,
also,
you got them
it means we could take the piss more if you do get sacked, because you have the easiest running.
Yeah.
Oh, you just said that.
So Coventry, QPR, Wickham, and Watford are the teams.
What a glorious...
Who will be lifting that Champions League?
Me.
Everyone wants to see Captain Akinfenwa lift it.
It's worth mentioning that we're going to...
Yeah, Matt, you've got to keep Akinfenwa just for
that. Mike and Luke need to wait for the PS5 update.
You're leaving it there.
Is that right? Because it's a save file.
Oh, yeah. So my first episode won't be till after December 4th when the PS5 version's out.
Are they still pushing back on the save file, like carrying over? Because everyone else has gone, okay, you can carry your save file.
Nope. FIFA. They did that PlayStation blog update the other day, didn't they? And they specify the only 2 things you can carry over is Ultimate Team and Volta. That's it. No career mode. So yeah. So me and Luke will have to wait till December 4th, which ain't too far away. Obviously, if you two want to jump ahead and get yours started, you can. Or if you want to wait.
To be fair, that's only a week tomorrow.
Yeah, so like me and Matt could do ours during the week.
Yeah, it's not long at all.
And then you guys can do yours on the weekend or something like that.
Especially by the time we actually get this out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So there we go. Episode 1 of the Career Mode Battle Season 2.
We hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, it'll be fun. There's something in it for everyone, because there's like sort of top tier level with Matt, then there's second top tier level with Mikey, then there's sort of medium, and there's sort of like medium top tier level with me, and then there's bottom of the pile with Hav.
I'm just saying.
Hav was already nodding because he knew where I was going with it.
Yeah.
Who finished top of the lockdown?
Mike.
Who
finished third in the lockdown league? Me. Who lost the last career mode battle? Me. Okay, look. Who scored the least goals the other night?
Me. That's on that note, captain. You were just giving away.
All that positive I gave you. Actually, Anyway, right. Yes, thank you for watching part 1. Keep an eye out on our Twitter for when we're going to be streaming. Me or Matt will be first. We'll see you soon. Bye. Don't forget to watch our stuff.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
I don't know why I did that. Like, subscribe.
I'll stop it now.